All right, y'all. Part 109. So, I had left off with Hakeem standing up to Rose about them fucking snakes. I knew then that was my motherfucking blood. That was my baby. She was calling herself keeping them from fucking over the snakes, but she was eating them all. Hakeem peep game and told that bitch about it. That was so good. I swear to God. He was so small, so little. But he went in. He did. He didn't do it disrespectful or nothing. He just told the truth. And chunked her stupid ass out. She had needed it. She was doing that shit to them children. My baby told her about her motherfucking self. So did I can. I love you, boy. But anyway, that was such a proud moment to me. But yeah. But she had moved to Wesley Club. So I let that fucking big ass house go. That bitch was too big for one just me. And it was 15 bills in that bitch. It wasn't nobody but me. I hurry up and let that bitch go. I let it go. Move out her on her fucking sofa. Found me a place in the park of Boulder Crest. Furnished that motherfucker brand new. Fell sick, fighting for my life before I could even spend a night in my new place. And still working for UPS and trapping, catching my pipes. Just fighting for my life out the blue. I'll find one day, not the fucking next. It was ovarian cyst that had hair, teeth, bone, nails, all that in it. Of course, it was one of my miscarriages, one of my old babies that I didn't have a DNC and get out. It had been in there so long, it turned cancerous and was killing me. Died 3 times during that process. Literally died. The first time, I had been, I never did stop throwing up. I just constantly threw up. Even if nothing would come out, my stomach still clenched as if I'm throwing up. I was throwing up white foam at first, and then I started throwing up black. Anytime black come out of you, fluids in your stool, throw up, that is old blood inside of you. When it come out black. If it's in your stool, that is blood in your stool. If it's black. I continuously threw up. So I'm in the trap, getting it in outside, and just a professional throw up, just keep and just still hold my ground, trapping it out. Still trapping it out, getting it in. Until that shit turned black. When it turned black, that's when it just knocked me out where I'm dying. So the first time I called the ambulance, they took me to Hillendale. The ER doc at Hillendale did a culture where they get a piece of meat and send it to the lab, and made a hypothesis that, like they tested to see where the pain was localized at and found it, and made a hypothesis of a pelvic infection, and gave me meds for a pelvic infection and sent me home. An hour later, I'm dying. And I called the ambulance right back the same exact day, the next hour. What it took me? It took me back to Hillendale. The doctor at Hillendale was fussing because I hadn't even took the prescription to the pharmacy and tried the pills. But I'm like, I'm dying. I feel myself leaving. I'm dying. So they gave me something that kind of like put a Band-Aid on it. That moment. And send me back home. So I go back home. I'm still dying. So the third time I called the ambulance, everything be threes. Third time I called the ambulance, I tell them, don't take me back to Hillendale. Because they're not going to see what's wrong with me. Could you take me to Grading? They didn't take me to Grading. They took me to Atlanta Medical. When I get to Atlanta Medical, the ER doctor going off on me. He going off on me saying, you ain't giving the doctor saying you ain't giving it a try. You ain't took the meds, nothing. So I tell this doctor, I guess they thought I wasn't medically inclined. I tell the Atlanta medical doctor, all the ER doctor did at Hillendale was see what the pain was localized at and gave a hypothesis of a pelvic infection and sent me home with some meds. But I feel and did a culture and the results ain't gonna come back for 2 days. I know what a culture is. So I wasn't going home and die at the hands of somebody. Hypothesis that I know myself and I feel myself leaving my body. I'm not going home to go die by somebody else's hypothesis, sir. Could you find what's wrong with me? I need an x-ray on my body. Then I passed out dying. I said all that before I died though. But during the time that I was out, that ER doctor had done did a CAT scan. And from the CAT scan, he knew what to give me. So they posed I'm out. They posed some kind of liquid medicine in my mouth. As I feel it going down in my system, I felt the travel of it. I feel myself coming back to myself, and I begin to wake up. Literally, like it's going down, and as it get in me, I feel my body, my spirit coming back into my body. And as it come back into my body, I begin to physically wake up again. So I wake up again. I'm laying down on the hospital bed. I wake up again and rise up. Well, they had like the back of it up a little bit, but I'm out. So I feel myself come back, and I'm waking up. When I wake up, it was a big old stocky black doctor at Atlanta Medical. The fucking doctor sitting in the chair straight ahead of the bed. He just sitting there. A whole doctor. I don't know how long he was sitting there. I don't know how long I was out. I don't know how long it took me to come back to myself. I don't know how long I was out, but I was out. And when I came back to, the doctor is straight ahead in front of me, just sitting there. He said, "Hi, how you doing, Miss Willis?" I was like, "I'm all right. What's going on, doc?" He like, "I've been sitting here waiting on you to wake up.